How are you doing there? My name's Alan, British Roma.
Hi, I'm Hannah Serrano. I am the publisher of Alt Daily, and this was this S.P.I.N night, which S.P.I.N is a street performance in Norfolk. It's just kind of a movement that I think that we just wanted to push, I guess, the cultural and artistic community here in general into this direction, you know, kicking and screaming.
What do you think is so important about making events like this happen?
I think it's important for people to feel connected to where they live and connected to the people who are creating beautiful things in their area. And this is a way that people in neighborhoods actually come out and talk to each other and get to know each other. And it all, this is at the heart of it.
Weather with you, everywhere you go. Always take the weather. Take the weather with you.
So we're bringing the social back into social networking?
Absolutely. We're all behind, you know, it's tough for me to say because I run, you know, we're an online magazine in this area and we owe a lot to social networking online, social media, but at the same time it's just like that can only take you so far. You have to actually meet people face to face and make connections with people face to face. You can't do that over Facebook.
Where you go, always take the weather with you. Where you go.
You plan to do many more of these events?
We're gonna hope, yeah, we're hoping to. I hope that it picks up and that it becomes one of those things that people actually really look forward to and can tell their friends about.
Tell me a little bit, you're on Colley Avenue tonight and you've seen the S.P.I.N outcome. Tell me a little bit about street musicians. Do you like this kind of thing? Is it good for you?
Yeah, I think it adds kind of a cool flavor to the neighborhood. I think it's great. You know, you see the community coming out, hanging out, got local musicians playing. It's great. It's great.
You know, I think whether or not you see this world as a beautiful place or sort of like this horrible hellhole, it's a conscious choice. And these people here making the conscious choice to see it as a beautiful, magical place that's worth living in and worth fighting for.
Left my home in Norfolk, heading for the Chesapeake Bay. I had nothing to live for, and that nothing's gonna come my way. I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time.
I'm Jerry Carr. I'm a retired sociologist, and I'm just reminiscing about the 60s and 70s when this kind of thing was common in many cities in America. It was called a happening. A happening. It just happened.
Here resting my bones, and this loneliness won't leave me alone. Listen, 2,000 miles I roam just to make this dock my home. Now I'm just gonna sit at the dock of a bay, watching the tide roll away. Ooh, I'm sitting on the dock of a bay, wasting time.
But I love it when people are lining up here before a movie. If somebody is playing here, you know, it entertains everybody standing in line.
Street musicians are awesome. I love it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
We love it.
It brings people together and it gives you something to do outside of your house.
So it's a lot of fun and I'm enjoying it. Luckily, hopefully with stuff like this we can get more people involved and do this more often.
I'm here because I'm a street musician.
You are?
Yes.
Good.
But I actually didn't bring any of my instruments. The best street musicians are people who just get out there and do it, you know. And so, kind of my opinion about street musicians is, people who experience this, is like, you know, we're giving them what they didn't necessarily ask for, but they're still experiencing it, and it usually turns out to be a quite joyous one.
Well, I'm Lewis Fisher. I am a artist and a dance teacher, and just have a lot of friends and a lot of fun out here. So,
tell me a little bit about street entertainment. What is that makes you? What motivates you to come out here and do this?
Well, I think the fact is we have a lot of local musicians who want to appreciate it, and we're getting in their faces. It's a good way to do it. It's a peaceful, and it's a collective way of doing it. You know, we share each other's music, and like this, we all started out doing our own things, and by the end of the night, we're all together doing one thing. Can't blame them, you know.
Perfect.
A lot of fun.
My name is Jake McCoy, and I live over in Norfolk, Virginia, over by the airport. And I came down here, there's going to be a big festival, and I play with these people all the time. So it's fun to do, come out here and have a great time.
Tell me a little bit about street musicians, what your philosophy, what do you think?
We're not bothering anyone else, you know. It's great to have people out there, and you know, where we have musicians to play. It entertains, it's fun. You can see it's a lot of love and peace and happiness. So it's a lot of fun. A lot of famous musicians started out that way. It's just a whole lot of fun.
Tell me a little your philosophies on being a street musician. Why do you do this, and what do you get out of it?
The best thing I get out of it is when people come and they say, hey, I feel like I'm in a real city now, because there's people playing on the street. And then I also do it because that's what I would want to see if I come to a town. You know, that's what I'm looking for. Hi.
I like to play music. It's my spiritual experience, but also, I mean, playing music on the streets, that's free. It's for the people, you know. It's like, it's just your gift for existing.
What's your worst things about it being a street musician, we just saying? What's your best thing?
The worst things? You know, sometimes people say, get a job. Or, you know, sometimes you get caught in the rain.
What about the Constitution? How do you feel about how it represents being a street musician, the laws that affect different states?
Well, here that's become kind of a big issue because the laws around...
Where's here?
Well, by here I mean like in Virginia.
In Virginia.
And specifically right now in Norfolk and Virginia Beach, because people are pushing for it. There's kind of been an issue with a gray area in the law. In the past, like in years past, I've been like run off the street or told to leave, especially in Virginia Beach.
By the police?
By the police. But lately they've been kind of more accepting of it. I think it's because there's actually a push to make events where people play on the street. And a push to clarify the laws. The laws aren't really clear. It's kind of like you can come out and play, but you're not supposed to solicit donations, but you know, at the same time, there needs to be some clarification there, and I think people would feel more comfortable doing it.
Definitely, yeah. What would you say to encourage more people to come down here and play? Would you say just gang up and just let it happen?
I'd say you don't know how rewarding it is until you do it, you know? And kids love it, old people love it, people your age love it. It's kind of like, it's important, I think, to take the music out of the venue and out of the club and just bring it to where anyone can appreciate it. And they don't have to be somewhere that's conducive to like a certain kind of like drinking or partying, or you don't have to come out here and buy a pizza to sit here. You can just, you know, it's free. So,
great job. Thank you.